Chris Combs has reduced a considerable amount of weight since making his debut on the television show 1,000 Pound Sisters. Nevertheless, this has resulted in him having excess skin that he is eager to have surgically removed. Amy and Tammy Slaton, who are sisters, are the protagonists of the unscripted series, which focuses on their weight reduction adventures. However, their brother Chris has been at their side from the very beginning. Chris's famous sisters served as a source of motivation for him to go on his own journey to lose weight, and he has been an example to others. When the first episode of the series aired in the year 2020, Chris weighed 450 pounds. However, he made the decision to lose weight in order to make himself a better example for his children. By undergoing bariatric surgery, the star of Sisters Season 6, who weighed a staggering 1,000 pounds, lost an astounding 150 pounds. There has been a significant transformation in the life of the television personality as a result of his weight loss, and he has achieved things that he never imagined were possible. In spite of the fact that Chris's trip has been tremendous, he still has a long way to go. Chris has to have skin removal surgery as soon as possible. Although Chris's life improved as a result of his rapid weight loss, he was left with loose excess skin as a result of his weight loss. The skin is quite thick and offers difficulties in terms of hygiene, including the possibility of infections that could be harmful. At one point, the star of Sisters Season 6, who weighs 1,000 pounds, actually suffered a potentially fatal infection, and the healing process took some time. Chris has been eager to have the excess skin removed medically, but it will not be easy to realize his goal of having the procedure done. Surgical removal of skin is both dangerous and expensive. Skin removal surgery is a cosmetic technique that is both costly and not without its risks. A professional nutritionist named Kate Hilton, who was interviewed by The Mirror over the procedure, stated that the most efficient method for removing loose skin is through many cosmetic operations. However, the expenses associated with these procedures are substantial. A staggering $85,000 is the sum that Chris will have to pay for various procedures in order to get rid of the excess skin that he now carries around. In addition to the expense, skin removal surgery is associated with a number of potential dangers. These risks can include bruising, scarring, bleeding, blood clots, and even the loss of skin sensation. If you undergo multiple treatments, your recovery could take years. Chris would be at risk of regaining all of the weight that he has worked so hard to lose because the superstar of Sisters, who weighs 1,000 pounds, would not be able to exercise while he is recovering. Using Facebook, Chris is able to make a living by selling pies. Chris has taken on a new side gig in addition to his current position as a manager at McDonald's and his appearances on the show 1,000 Pound Sisters. Brittany Combs, Chris's wife, expressed her interest in selling pecan pies in a recent post on Facebook. Despite the fact that Chris is now on a diet and is not permitted to consume pecan pie, the irony of selling pies in order to pay weight loss surgery is too sweet by half. The name. Combs, Chris, happy birthday. I was 44 years old on October 29, 1980. Relationship status. Brittany Combs is the married woman. Gains in weight, 175 kilograms. The popular reality show 1,000 Pound Sisters has captivated audiences with its raw, emotional portrayal of Amy and Tammy Slaton's weight loss journeys. But the story of their brother, Chris Combs, has also been a central part of the series. Chris, who has undergone a significant transformation throughout the series, has become an integral figure in the Slaton family's narrative. Although initially introduced as a supporting character, Chris has garnered significant attention from fans as he embarks on his own weight loss journey, reflecting the same struggles and triumphs as his sisters. While the Slaton sisters have always been the primary focus of the show, Chris's weight loss journey and his evolving role within the family have created compelling storylines. However, as Chris continues his journey, many fans are wondering if he's planning to take the next step toward completing his transformation, skin removal surgery. For many people who undergo significant weight loss, excess skin is a common concern. Chris, like his sisters, has lost a considerable amount of weight, and the excess skin that often accompanies such dramatic weight loss may be an issue he's facing. This has led fans to speculate that Chris may be saving up for skin removal surgery to complete his physical transformation. In this article, we'll explore the signs that Chris Combs might be saving up for skin removal surgery, the new side gig he's taken on, and how this all reflects a different side of his personality. With each new development in his journey, Chris is showing viewers more about who he is, and his recent efforts to work hard and save money suggest he's preparing for something big. From his new entrepreneurial venture to his recent comments about his future, Chris's actions are speaking louder than words. Let's dive into the details of what may be his next big step and how his evolving persona is giving fans new insight into his character. Chris Combs' weight loss journey. A quick overview. Before diving into the signs that Chris might be saving up for skin removal surgery, it's important to understand the context of his weight loss journey. Throughout 1,000-Pound Sisters, Chris has been a supportive figure in the lives of his sisters, Amy and Tammy, both of whom have struggled with obesity. At the start of the series, Chris, like his siblings, was facing significant health challenges due to his weight. He was a heavy-set man, with a weight that kept him from leading a full and active life. However, Chris's journey took a positive turn as he committed to losing weight and improving his overall health. Chris's transformation has been nothing short of inspiring. Much like his sisters, he was able to shed a significant amount of weight, dramatically improving his health and quality of life. Throughout the series, fans have seen him work tirelessly to adopt healthier habits, including exercising and eating more mindfully. His weight loss has had a visible impact on his health, as he's become more active, energetic, and confident. However, as Chris continues to lose weight, a common problem that many people in his position face is the excess skin that remains behind. Excess skin is often an unfortunate side effect of significant weight loss, especially when the weight loss is rapid or extreme. For Chris, this issue is particularly relevant as his transformation has been visible and drastic. Like many people who undergo similar weight loss journeys, the presence of excess skin can be uncomfortable both physically and emotionally. For many people, skin removal surgery is the next logical step after losing a significant amount of weight. This is where the speculation about Chris saving up for skin removal surgery comes into play. Let's take a closer look at the signs that suggest Chris is preparing for this procedure. The new side gig. A sign of financial planning? One of the most obvious signs that Chris might be saving up for skin removal surgery is his new side gig. Chris has recently ventured into the world of entrepreneurship, which is a new direction for him. While many fans were familiar with Chris as a supportive family member and as someone who's trying to lead a healthier life, his new venture reveals a different side of his personality, one that's entrepreneurial, driven, and focused on securing a better financial future. Chris's decision to take on a side gig is significant for a few reasons. For starters, it shows that he is committed to improving not only his physical health but also his financial stability. Chris's decision to add a second income stream indicates that he is taking his future seriously and is making practical decisions to ensure his financial well-being. The extra income from his side gig could be used to pay for things like medical procedures, including skin removal surgery. Given the high cost of skin removal surgery, it's reasonable to assume that Chris is using his new income to fund this procedure. Skin removal surgery can be expensive, often costing tens of thousands of dollars, depending on the extent of the surgery. In Chris's case, with the excess skin he's likely dealing with after his dramatic weight loss, the surgery could be extensive. This means that he would need to save a substantial amount of money in order to afford it. By taking on a side gig, Chris is showing that he's financially preparing for what could be one of the most important steps in his transformation. Chris's new side gig also reveals a different aspect of his personality. Over the course of 1,000-Pound Sisters, fans have seen Chris as a reliable, caring, and hardworking individual, but his new entrepreneurial efforts further emphasize these traits. By taking on additional work, Chris is demonstrating that he's willing to put in the effort and make sacrifices in order to achieve his goals. This side of Chris shows that he's not just someone who's focused on his weight loss journey, he's someone who is looking to build a stable future for himself, one that includes completing his transformation and taking control of his life. The psychological aspect, skin removal surgery and its impact on self-esteem. In addition to the physical reasons why Chris might want to undergo skin removal surgery, there is also a psychological aspect to consider. For many people who lose significant amounts of weight, excess skin can have a lasting impact on their self-esteem and body image. While the weight loss is a huge accomplishment, the excess skin can be a constant reminder of the struggles and challenges that came before it. This can be difficult for individuals who have worked so hard to transform their bodies and their health. For Chris, skin removal surgery could be an important step in achieving not only physical health but also emotional well-being. By removing the excess skin, Chris could experience a newfound sense of confidence and closure. The surgery would symbolize the final stage of his weight loss journey, allowing him to fully embrace the new version of himself. For many people who undergo this procedure, it represents a fresh start, a way to put the past behind them and embrace their transformed bodies without the burden of excess skin. Throughout 1,000 Pound Sisters, Chris has been open about the emotional challenges that come with his weight loss journey. He's shared his struggles with viewers, and many fans can relate to the emotional toll that weight loss can take. Skin removal surgery would not only help Chris feel more comfortable in his body but also enhance his self-esteem, allowing him to fully embrace the positive changes he's made in his life. Chris Combs' family dynamics and their impact on his journey. Chris's family dynamics also play a significant role in his journey. As the brother of Amy and Tammy, Chris has often been a source of support for his sisters. Throughout the series, viewers have seen how the Slaton family has worked together, supporting each other through their individual weight loss journeys. However, it's clear that Chris's journey is unique, and his relationship with his family has had a profound impact on his decisions. While Amy and Tammy have received much of the attention on 1,000 Pound Sisters, Chris's transformation has been no less important. His role in the family has evolved over time, and he's become a more central figure in the narrative. His willingness to support his sisters, while also focusing on his own goals, highlights his selflessness and determination. However, Chris's evolving journey is also indicative of the fact that he's no longer just the supporting character, he's becoming the hero of his own story. By taking on the side gig and making efforts to save for skin removal surgery, Chris is demonstrating that he's ready to take control of his future. His actions are showing that he's focused on his health, finances, and overall well-being, and he's making the necessary decisions to achieve his goals. What's next for Chris Combs? As fans continue to watch Chris's journey unfold, the question on many people's minds is, what's next for him? Will he eventually undergo skin removal surgery? And if so, what will that mean for his future? While Chris hasn't openly confirmed his plans for skin removal surgery, all signs point toward this being a natural next step in his transformation. His side gig shows that he's financially planning for the surgery, and his comments about his health suggest that he's ready to take that next leap. For many people who undergo significant weight loss, skin removal surgery is the final step in completing the transformation. It's clear that Chris is committed to improving his health, and this procedure could be the finishing touch on his journey. Fans of 1,000 Pound Sisters are eagerly following Chris's progress, excited to see where his journey takes him. Whether he decides to pursue skin removal surgery or focus on other goals, one thing is certain: Chris is determined to continue evolving, and his new side gig is just the beginning of what promises to be an inspiring future.